Why is it lowercase? What the... Sorry about that. Welcome to the ACOG iRacing MX-5 series. It's not supposed to be like that, but it's race 6 of 6 here tonight. There we go. Now it looks kind of more professional, I guess you could say. The ACOG iRacing Series MX-5 race 6 out of 6 going to take place here in just a moment. We got 5 drivers going to line up for the small 15-minute race. It should be fun to see on who will, function out where. We'll won't give a look through the order, but I mean, not much to say at the moment because we got to go green. And the points order really doesn't matter because I think this championship is locked up for Mr. Connor Tafari in that number 9. Unless something detrimental and explosive does happen during this event. Should be about an 8-lap race, but this is a timed event. So if by a manage of everybody wrecks themselves out, that means whoever is up front will be the winner of tonight's race. But rolling start here for tonight. Not much to say. We're at Oulton Park. And we will set this race to the green as 5 cars, just 5 cars, will duke it out here in the OK. Does this track even exist anymore? I don't even know. Yeah, Oulton Park. I don't even know where this track is located. Somewhere in... Dude, I was about to say Brands Hatch, but I'm thinking of Brands Hatch, like the actual track, whatever. Don't mind me as we head into the final corners and through the front straightaway. The pace car is going to turn to right. All the eyes on that number 9 of Connor Tafari, who will bring the field to the green. But right off the bat, here comes Connor Brandon, wanting to say something right into turns number 1. Jace Nelson is saying something about that. They both go wide. Actually, everybody goes wide. Oh my goodness. Oh, and Jace Nelson goes around. Oh wow, that was a huge disaster class of a first corner. But Cole Woody somehow avoids the carnage. The only person... Oh, a bunch of more people are off track, but Connor Brandon back onto the racetrack. Cole Woody evasive maneuvers, and he works himself into second. That's what he needs to do because Cole Woody is in prime spot to just maybe win this title. So he's up to second at the moment, and Connor Brandon in the 92 is just doing whatever he can to, pull himself forward. But green flag, luckily, stays itself forward. And Jace Nelson in the number 5, unfortunately for him, not looking well for the moment, as Connor Brandon attacking this number 17 of Cole Woody. Connor Tafari, the only person to get off, not off track it, but here comes Connor. Not 92, wants to go ahead and take a look to the inside. He might be there. No, is not there, but he will get the drive off by the... Oh! Cole Woody spins! Oh my goodness! Bad mistake there with the 17 to Cole. He drops back to 4th, and that might be bye-bye to his championship hopes because Connor Brandon, all that pressure put on Cole Woody just went out the door. So now it's Connor Brandon versus Connor Tafari for this top spot. Goodness gracious. Cole Woody... I wouldn't say it's much of a disaster class for him, but he could definitely make up some spots as he sees Austin Runkle right ahead of him. But Tafari trying to do whatever the hell he can to pull himself away. He gets off track! He goes off track! Oh my goodness! Oh, so does Connor Brandon! He too goes off track! Gets it back on the circuit though, but oh my goodness, these top 2 are just not, do not have their head on straight. And we crossed our finish line. 7 laps to go this time by. 15-minute race, of course, so we are already through 4 minutes of this event as Connor Brandon yet again sniffing that off track right off the bat, but it's only a 4-second lead, and that could change, very fast because Connor Tafari could definitely choke this away, and it could be blown up right back for this number 92 of Connor Brandon, who is definitely gaining. He's running Tafari down, so... Right-hand sweeper right here. Hopefully he does not overshoot this perfect corner here by Connor Brandon. He's learning this track really quickly, but so is Tafari. Runkle, ooh, looks like off track for him, so this will mean Cole Woody is going to sneak himself by in, as well as the 5 of Jason Nelson. So, unfortunately, in last place goes... Oh! Connor Brandon has wrecked it. Okay, well, there goes a potential chance at the win, and Connor Brandon, unfortunately, in this 92, it's just called it. And, yeah, he's going to go ahead and tow it, and, yeah, so much for that. So Connor Trafari is going to win the race, most likely, if he keeps himself on the racetrack. And Austin Runkle now back in the 4th spot. That'll mean Jason Nelson has worked himself into 3rd, so good job for him. But Cole Woody, his chances of a championship is not dwindled just yet. Woody could definitely run this title back if he does get this lead away from Mr. Trafaro. Connor Brennan saying his monitor sold him out. So 6 laps to go, and all in the eyes of Mr. Trafari. So Runkle yet to cross the start-finish line. There's Woody now across. He's 17 seconds back. Not much to be said. Of course, now all the action has died down. Now it's the eyes of, you just hit your line and take it all the way home for that number 9 in Trafari, who's 17 seconds ahead of Mr. Cole Woody. Looks like Austin Runkle, big wreck for him off the front straightaway. Looks like a rare part for him to kind of wreck it. And oh, looks like Jason Nelson in the 5 was trying to get to pit road. And yeah, Jason's trying to get to pit road, and Nelson wrecking it on the final lap. I mean, off the final corner. Oh my goodness gracious. He wrecked it there. Nearly gets up on his roof, and as he throttles it up, and see here the 18 of Runkle kind of slip himself by. And oh, that's actually a harder hit than I thought. So Runkle, neat ball damage for him. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to work himself back on in. But remember, 5 laps to go. Halfway through the event now. And Trafari is up and away. So, not much to be said. Very calm season. You're part-time or full-time, so I wouldn't say it was super competitive. We did see a very competitive race at Daytona, and as well as the first race at Okayama. That was a lot of fun to see. But here tonight, as the championship closes off, Connor Trafari, guaranteed an ACOG Series champion. He's doing a fine job of scooting himself through, and he's going to be an ACOG victor. Yet again. Did win a race this season. So, not necessarily a upset of a title contender. Led points throughout the season, and here he is on his way to win it all. Has about like 6 minutes. So Trafari, all he has to do is just, scoot himself through nicely, and he's gonna walk away with $20. And he just wrecked it! He wrecked it! No shot. How did Trafari wreck it? Oh my goodness gracious. Now he's gonna go backwards, or try to. What is he doing? What is my man's doing? And he gets it forward, so Cole Woody, not really sure. Trafari, all he had to do was, fair drive home, but, that gap just cut down big time. What was, supposed to be, like, I'd say a 20-second gap just fell all the way down to about 5, so I wouldn't say 5 seconds. That's a bit over-exaggerated. But 6 seconds, 6.3 seconds separate Connor Trafari and Cole Woody. Contrafari, he had nothing to worry there. I don't know why he was pushing it. That was kind of weird. Don't know what was up about that, but he keeps himself back on the right track. Does off-track it again, so. There's Mr. Runkle back onto the racetrack. He's going to walk away with a podium. There's Woody. Now 7.6 back, so Connor gaining like a second per lap, or maybe even more. Over 17 to Woody. All eyes are on him, though. If he makes another mistake like that, just like that big spin earlier, that will mean, might cost him a chance at the win. Well, he's doing a fine job, just sneaking himself through. He's looking to walk home victorious here tonight. Currently around, looks like 5.8. Yeah, 5 minutes remaining in this event. And that'll mean it'll bring us around about 3 laps to go. We'll just have to see once the timing scoring loop does initiate. And where will everybody be? Once the white flag does wave, so. Oh, yet again, another wreck for Runkle is going to put himself back on pit road, so. Woody now 11 behind. That chance of winning a title, unfortunately, just slowly dwindling. Oh, Runkle actually serving a penalty. He was too fast off the pit road. That's why he's on. Doing a slight stop and go. Green flag pit stop for him, so nothing too advanced. So this is probably going to be the white flag this time by for Contrafari. Most likely, I think. We're currently 3 minutes to the good. Oh, no, never mind. It will not be. So next time by will be the white flag. Contrafari, multiple off tracks on his name. 6X, unfortunately. Oh! Did Jafari just hit the tire Look at his right front. It's out. He has a meatball flag. Cole Woody can win this title, I think. Or he could win the race. But Trafari, unfortunately, is not going to win this race. Cole Woody's going to win this race, but, I mean, Car Trafari, that tire is blown to smithereens. And that right front is now killed, so what was it? I mean, this now turned into a race for the lead, but we'll see if Car Trafari could pull that broken 9 around the racetrack. He has 15 seconds to the good around Cole Woody, so I think he should be able to win this event, but who knows if Trafari does somehow screw this up. I mean, look how slow he has to go through the corner. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that right front. Oh my Lord almighty. Alright, we'll see the white flag this time by for Mr. Trafari. 1 lap to go, and he has a broken right front to survive all the way to the end. And here comes the 17 of Woody. You see the gap starting to close there by the moment. With that broken 9. Well, if Woody does win this event, I don't think it'll be enough to win him the title, because he's just too far back. But Trafari, regardless, will be victorious in terms of championship, but not in the race. And here comes Woody in the 17. What is Trafari gonna do? I don't think he can't really do much, because that broken right front, I mean, it's just too much for him. Woody's right to the backside, and he slips right by the 9. Oh my goodness. That has to be so... I mean, that just has to be so disappointing for that number 9 at Trafari. He led the whole entire race, and after that, you just threw it down the drain. And Mr. Cole Woody, and the number 17, takes the lead back. White flag as time expires. 1 lap to go for Mr. Woody. Trafari straight through. Trying to go ahead and maybe just scare Woody just a slight bit, but so much for it. And for the final time into the hairpin, that number 17, a Cole Woody. Didn't expect him to be victorious here. Car Trafari was very strong, and look at the go, I think, win number 2. But I guess not. That's going to be a race, and Woody won a street stock race earlier this season at USA, and this time on the road course will work himself through. Cole Woody in the 17, victorious here at Oulton Park. Congratulations to him. What a interesting finish to wipe ourselves down for the final race of the season here at Oulton Park Circuit. Didn't run Oran Park, fortunately, because we didn't have enough drivers. But here tonight, Cole Woody gets the higher end of Trafari. And we'll go ahead and do a celebratory ramp here into the other track, other side of the racetrack, as he topples it over and has a fun day with it. There's Trafari and Runkle rounding themselves out. Runkle trying to scoot themselves to the end, but here are full results. Woody, Trafari, Runkle, Nelson, and Brandon round out the rest of the order. Alright, we'll go ahead and interview our winner and as well as our championship. We will be back right after this. Stay tuned. More to come. ACOG, iRacing, MX-5 series.
off of Trafari and hanging on for dear life until he had a mistake. I thought he was just messing around, honestly. I was just trying to mind my own business, not trying to wreck the car. I still don't believe I won. I might have to look at video on that one.
Yeah, Connor Trafari's mistake gifted you a win here for tonight. Of course, a good way to close out the season, but you also finished second in the championship standings, 3 points behind Trafari. So anything you took off of this season that you could apply out to next?
It's not like a recurring theme, honestly. Me finishing second in an iRacing championship point standings. That sounds about right, especially in ACOG. This is like what, the third or fourth time now? We're gonna come tomorrow and we're gonna win the Street Stock Championship. You know, I think we got it in the bag. I think it's gonna be all but done. So only thing we can do is focus on tomorrow, focus on the championship, and hopefully bring one home.
All right, bud. 10-4. That's a 17 of Cole Woody here. Before we let you go, any sponsors want to thank you for tonight?
No, and I don't want to thank you for that track. Please never run that track again as long as I shall live.
Okay, 10-4. Cole Woody, 17 and P1. See you tomorrow.
Yay.
We'll drag in our champion here into the booth. Connor Trafari, congratulations, man. You are an ACOG champion. First thoughts? Mr. Trafari, you got a copy? Oh, looks like we just lost him. Oh. Okay. And that was Connor Trafari in the number 9. Oh, it looks like, okay, he's back. We'll track him in here. Connor Trafari, you got a copy?
Yeah, I had to reset my Discord. Yeah, wait, what was the question?
You won the championship, man. Congratulations. First thoughts?
I kind of just drove a car and won. That's really all I did. I kind of pushed the car a little bit too hard. And dislocated my right front a little bit. So, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. It was pretty fun, I guess.
Yes, sir. So, of course, your first ever MX-5 championship, first ever ACOG iRacing championship here tonight. Of course, not too much competition, but still fun to run it on the road courses. What you learn off of this whole entire season? I'm curious.
The ACOG is not very good at road courses, apart from Coley. We had some good battles, but I don't know. It's also a dead series. We need more people.
For sure. Yeah, I definitely hope there's more people next season.
It's a fun car. Maybe not at like tracks like this.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
I mean, it wasn't that bad after you learn it, but it's just not fun. As you could see in turn 1 when everyone died. But yeah, I don't know. It's a fun car, I guess.
We'll go to more tracks like Lime Rock and stuff like that. How about that, like Glen or something?
Lime Rock was fun.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. Before I let you go, any sponsors want to thank you for tonight?
I think I have Golf on the car. I think.
Yep.
So shout out to whoever that is. The Porsche Golf, I think. I don't know, but it's on Mazda. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, dope. That was Connor Trafari in the number 9. We'll go ahead and see you go next race, man. That'll be it here from the ACOG iRacing Mazda MX-5 series. And until next time, we will see you for next season's events and such. And we will see you later.